Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course. That's the best way to do it, I think. There's so many infinites with +1 counters, so yes. 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 Also, we need to play all of the. We need to. First thing I want to look up. What do you want to call it first? It's an angel with +1 counters. I've also noticed that, like, with this new screen, I have to zoom in even more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, +1 counters. Uh, all right, let's. All right. So it's yeah, obviously the first thing that I want. Oh, I still have caps lock on. Oops. The first thing that I want is all the guys that tap in green that tap bigger the bigger they are. So there's also Biophagus is a good one, right? Hold up. Okay. Gyre Sage. There's more now, right? Or there's ones that like give us counters that are mana rocks as well, right? Isn't there also one that you can remove a counter that's like a colorless card? No, there's definitely another one. There's definitely more of these. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, Walker's coming up with too many things. I know the hanger back, but I'm talking about like there's a guy that like removes the counter and makes a. Do you want? Do you want? Ooh, there's this Ozolith as well. But are we even gonna play them? They're gonna be really expensive, right? Here, we'll put them in the maybe. That sounds right. No, there's a lot more of these guys that tap equal to the like power. I think now. But there's some that like give things counters and are manas. Like there's another Biophagus, right? Thank you. Yes, for sure. It can put counters on itself. It has converge, so it enters the battlefield with 1/1 counter on it for each color. Then you can remove a 1/1 to add one. No. Yeah. Nope. Oh, and the Ozolith, the regular one. But we gotta look at how much that is. Yes. Where? How do you spell it? It's OZ, right? Is it ILIS? Like that? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's into the maybe board for now. Hardening scales. Also peer, right? Peer works, right? And we can run Toothy. There's no reason not to, right? He just gets bigger and he draws cards, right? Oh, he's $7 though. Remember, he didn't say it had to be like super budget, you know? Uh and then it's Peer, what's the other one called? Peer. I'm trying to find it's Peer Imaginary. Yeah. Imaginary Rascal. There we go. He's also $6. And what Conclave Mentor? Yes. Yeah, you're just gonna have to look up some of these. Because there's also some that are mana dorks like Biophagus. Kami. Oh yeah, Kami, this is another one I was thinking of. Kami of the Whisper. Yeah. This one. Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of. Yep. We got Gyre Sage. What's the one that draws when it gets counter? Fathom Mage. Chasm Skulker for fun. Should we run? What's the combos? Oh yes, yeah, it's gonna be insane. Yes. Forgotten Age. Yeah, no. Hold on. Let's get. What were you gonna say? Is this still worth money? Hold on, Herald. I know what card you're talking about. It's 4 mana. Herald of, what is it? Secret Streams or Seeking? Secret. Oh, it's only $8 now. Nice. Hold on. I want to get the combos. So Scurry, it's Scurry Oak, right? And then there's Ivy Lane Denizen. That's one. Then what's the new one, Derek? Yeah, that makes the Eldrazi. There's a new combo we put in the bunny, or that, we put it in a deck. It's the new combo with it makes a Scion and then she puts, it's got Adept. Yeah, that's a good one. Also just good in this deck for 18 cents. I can't remember the name of the new combo with it. No, not Ivy Lane. It's there's another creature that just got printed that works with this. Cause it just says whenever we put it in Drew's deck and it goes infinite in there. We just put this in something. I can't remember what it was. Thank you. That's the one that cuz she just says token or something. It's how do you spell Rosie? R-S-I-E? Like that? Okay. Yes. So she does work with the old one as well then. But you just have to get a counter on if you start the combo with Scurry Oak, right? She works with this one as well, right? You just have to start the combo. But this one doesn't work with this. Yeah, it doesn't. But this also just puts counters on. We're gonna have a lot of green creatures in the deck anyway. Derek, what's the name of the stupid guy that everybody enters with the amount of counters as his Herald Behemoth? I'm trying to find that one first. Behemoth Herald? This one? Did you mix it up? Oh, yeah. This one? No, that can't be it. Herald. Behemoth? Oh. I know which one you're talking about. It came out in the same set as Scurryoak. Herd Baloth. This one. Yes. I like that one. Let's see how much Cathar's Crusade is. Only $3? Throw it in. Wait. What was the other one you said? Sorry. That everything enters with the amount of counter. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Didn't we get a different card that does this as well? That's a good one though. I think there's a newer one that does it as well, but I have to think about it. Is there any doublers we want to play? Doubling season is probably too much, right? VOREL. Yes. Yeah. Oh, LAE. Which one? There we go. Yeah. That's a good one. What's the cool thing that the creatures with 1/1 counters on them gain indestructible, draw a card for each creature with a 1/1 counter on it? 3-mana instant. Thank you. Is SHA? Yep. Only $2. Gavany Township. That's a great, huh? Karn's Bastion works as well, right? Yes, Colonial Hydra. Kalani Hydra? No. Which one is it? I know what card you're talking about. And then, did you say something else after that?
Counter on stuff and doubles each counter is like $42.
Oops, I had your audio muted. It's okay though. It was just the beginning there. It's fine.
That's all right. We can run just straight Hamza in here.
Hamza. What's Hamza again? Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this used to be.
Just makes it.
Yeah,
everything costs a lot less.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Are there any Hydras that are good?
Well, I was just gonna say Sun Scorcher Regen's pretty cool too.
Oh, Oh, +1/+1 counters. Hey,
Yeah.
I see what
Then
you
also, Juniper Order Ranger. That's the thing that whenever a creature enters, it gets a counter as well as the creature.
Oh, I got the druid. Derek, look, this is a druid you gotta play.
What's the deal?
Untap target land.
It's actually
Play
not
this
bad.
as
There are some fun land things you could do in there.
it was order what?
Juniper Order Ranger.
Okay, thank you. Fixed it. Okay.
We could probably still run some. Oh wait, you know, there's that. What's that one card?
Is this a Shamanic Revelation deck, right? I think it is,
yeah,
right?
because we're gonna go wide.
And what's the other one? I know this.
Creature you control.
Yeah, it's the 6-mana one that they get +1/+1 as well, and you gain life. It's green white only.
Oh, camaraderie, or was it?
Sounds right.
Oh, okay. Here's the card I was looking for. Okay.
Is it camaraderie?
I'm pretty sure. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. I forget if it's a sorcery or an instant though.
It's a sorcery. Where's it? It's he.
So it's KOMM. Sorry, COMM. I can't read. Oh wait, what?
COMM.
I just want to make sure this is the right one. It's COMRA. Is that it? I can...
Still not coming up. Weird.
Unless that's not it.
It must not be it.
Maybe that's not
Card like Shamanic Revelation. No, you're right.
Oh, it's CAMARA.
It's just we spelled. Yeah, we butchered the spelling. It's CAM. That's what we're getting wrong.
Yeah. Forgot that when this
You got the name right. Yeah, it's you gain X life, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Yep, that's it. We got it.
How do you feel about a Luminarch Aspirate? Sorry, Aspirant. I'm so used to it being called Aspirate because how it ruined, didn't ruin, but it was the bane of mono white standard aggro. It was Luminarch Aspirate, the meta. Because I think it just puts a +1 counter on
Luminarch Aspirate?
Yeah.
Luminarch Aspirate. Yeah, why?
It just puts a +1 counter on every turn.
Wait, what's the fight rigging? That's a fun one, right?
I don't think it puts counters on though.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control.
Okay.
Then if you control something with power 7 or greater, you play the spell for free. It's got Hideaway.
Oh, another cool card. Kutzil. So it's Kutzil. This is the thing I was looking up. It's your opponent can't cast spells during your turn, and whenever one or more creatures with greater power than its base power deal damage, draw a card.
Gross.
It's not
Which one
a
is
draw
it?
part. It's the top one.
Okay.
So you only get one draw per opponent.
Let's not forget Beast Whisperer.
Yeah.
How much is Guardian Project?
How do you feel about Evolution Witness in this type of deck?
I'm gonna play the budget ones. Evolution Witness. What's the ETB one that I'm forgetting?
For what?
For the draw? Soul of the Harvest. And then what did you say? How do I feel about what?
It's Evolution Witness.
Evolution. Where it?
Just because it's on theme.
Oh yeah. That's
So
great.
it is only a permanent.
Yeah. No, it's still good. So we should also get Balagad, right? Oh, it's $4. Should we?
I think we could fit that in, yeah.
Okay. And then Seasons Pass.
How do you feel about Falco?
Zendikar Resurgent. Falco? I think I know what you're talking about. Which one?
Because he lets you play from the top of your deck if you remove a counter from something.
This one?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not like the biggest fan of playing spells off top when I'm playing Simic, but is it free? Like, does it cast it for free?
No,
Oh,
no,
was it?
you
No.
still pay.
Hold on. You may cast spells from the top of your library in addition to paying their mana cost. See, I like Rashmi because, like, it could potentially be free, you know? But, like, I'm not the biggest fan of stuff like this. I always think just playing, like, a Beast Whisperer is better, like, the consistent. Because, like, this is relying on counters. Yes, we're going to have a lot of them, but, like, you know, we could just play other draws. Like, Rishkars would also be good, right? I don't see why not. They'll also be good because they're going to get huge, I mean.
Oh, there's also branching evolution.
Ooh, yeah. I forgot that's budget now.
Oh, Bred for the Hunt. Whenever a creature you control with a +1 counter deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. It is an enchantment.
Oh, it's fine.
There's also the Felidar Retreat with the landfall that puts a +1 counter on all your creatures.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Virtue of Loyalty also isn't that expensive right now. And it untaps everything and puts a +1 counter on everything.
Cool. We're only at like $100 right now, so it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we'll see when that price comes in when we get to the lands, you know? So do we want to run any counter spells or anything?
Probably a few. I think the counter spells we're gonna run are mostly just to protect our board.
So counter spell itself.
Yeah.
I like Void Slime, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 71 cents now. How much is the
And
disallow?
Arcane Denial is down a little bit too.
Arcane Denial, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Sublime Epiphany. I see what I did wrong. Only $1. What a card for $1.
Yeah.
So good.
The 3 steps ahead is really cool. Just 3 steps ahead is a little expensive right now.
Yeah, we don't go play that one. Because it's an actual good counter spell.
Oh, that's an interesting card. Wave Goodbye. It's like one of those cards that's like only built for this type of deck.
Sure. Seems good.
We want to get some ramp in there too.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we go with the creatures, so Wood Elves. And then the landfall will also be good for the enchantment, like the Felidar. So Wood Elves, Sakura, Tripelter. Still the Cultivate and Kodama. Cultivate. And this is definitely an Entis Restoration deck.
Yeah, because they get really big really quickly.
Kodama's Reach. Oh, that's another card, right? The Kodama. How much is the 3-mana one?
Oh,
it's $15. Damn it. Yep, nope. Bye-bye.
Sutina.
Entis Restoration.
It's actually that, and it's funny. Sutina actually works with its bottom effect, deals with +1 counters, so it actually kind of even works for the deck.
Sutina, how do you spell it? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When she enters, yeah.
Basic land, and then whenever she attacks, you may return a land to get a +1 counter on a target creature.
Farhaven. And then what's the is Loot the extra land one, or no? Is Sutina the one we've been playing? I think she's the new one we've been playing, right?
Yeah, Sutina, yeah. Because it's just like another one of those ETB effects.
Okay, cool. Also, how much? I also want the silver back. I'm gonna put in Silverback Elder and Sirach and Goreclaw. That's another +1 counter and haste. And trample. What's our like payoff? Is this gonna be our kill condition like a Cathars, and
yeah,
we can also run Archetype of Imagination?
Oh, we also have that with the other creature too. We could also just do like maybe like an overwhelming stampede because
yeah. Smart.
Because if we're going, this is probably going to go big, go wide, hit hard. We also have Champion of Lambbolt, which can make
yes, unblockable. Yeah,
we have 3
unblockable stuff, which is wait, did I not add it? Oh no, is it a creature, Herald? Yeah, it's a creature. I forgot. I thought it was an enchantment.
And then we also have Colonia Hydra, which could potentially, like, doubling all the power could make things really big really quickly.
Yes. Seems good to me. And I mean, Cathar's Crusade. If we do the infinite, wait, Cathar's could be an infinite too, right? Because right? Scurry Oak, right? You play a creature, it gets a counter, it makes a 1/1, right?
Yeah.
That works like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another infinite.
And that infinite's cooler because it buffs our entire board infinitely too.
Yes. And our commander randomly has flying, right? It can kill people. Anything that you see that we're missing? Do we want more removal? We got the silverback. I do like a Druid of Purification recently. Especially think about playing against my artifact deck. Like, what would have beaten me? It's this guy right here. This breaks the lock. Let's check the actual price. But if he's getting reprinted, that's a good sign. And with a cool art. Forgotten Realms. Yeah, he's like $5. I don't think we need $5 for a removal spell. Actually, how much is Aura Shards? That's a card. Yeah, for $3 more, that's definitely a lot better. Oh. The new card. Let me look down. Hold
on. What new card?
March of the World Dudes. Let's see how much it is.
Oh, well, it's going to be at pre-release prices, so we have who knows where it's going to end up.
Right, but we're going to put it in because it doesn't have a price right now. And they can figure that out when it comes out because you should play this card. It's going to be fucking insane.
I'm going to say it right now.
What?
I hate the stupid like mid 2000s like 2010 hardcore shirt design with like the goofy bubbly gross looking artwork. No, I'm talking like if you go into like how Aether has those like cards that look like metalcore hardcore band shirts.
Oh yeah.
I hate that look. I've hated that style, and seeing it on them, it's like, ugh. Yeah. Not this one. This one's fine because that's the normal artwork, but it's like the alternate arts. I'm not a fan of that style at all.
This one.
Yeah, that one's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching some of the spoilers come out for Aether Drift.
Yeah, but this card. Actually, no. This isn't for this deck. Sorry. This is for tokens, not for this. But I am
Honestly,
excited, dude, because I'm getting another dinosaur out of fucking nowhere.
yeah, all the dinosaur support.
Yeah, did you see that? I'm getting another dinosaur. It's a 3-drop Lord. 3-drop 5/4 Lord. And I already know what I'm cutting for it. Any heaters? Oh, we still want a soul ring. Is there any, like, cute mana rocks? How expensive is Staff of Completion, right?
It might be a randomly a price.
$6. Should
I
we
think it's
fit
not
it,
so
though?
bad.
I know glistening oil is, like, insane right now.
Oh, is it really?
No,
Oh, that's the
not
black
oil.
card though.
Glistening sphere. This one, $11. Remember this one? Enters tap, makes a mana, proliferates, $12.
Oh,
It
I
makes
have a
3
bunch of those.
mana if someone has 3 or more poison counters.
Oh, I have a bunch. I have a few of those.
Yeah, they're like $12 now because the deck's
Oh.
like this.
Shit.
Yeah. I told you, like, if we're talking about the best archetypes in the game, +1 counters is still up there. How much is an Achroma's Will? $8. Maybe bored for now.
Definitely don't forget to get a reliquary tower in there.
Yes, reliquary. And do we also want a decanter? Because 3 colors? Do we want them both, decanter and thought vessel?
It's not bad to have those.
I agree. We actually ended
mana's
up
not the
doing it
worst.
with our other deck. We're like, wow, why did we not play both of them? And then we went back and put
The
the
cool
other
thing
one
about this deck too is that even if we draw nothing but ramp, we have something to do with it because we could always just pump up our commander.
Yes.
So if we draw like 5 lands and 3 mana rocks, we're like, cool. I'm just gonna make my commander huge, and it gets closer and closer to just being lethal.
Mm-hmm. Anything cool that my brain is thinking?
Well, we could play Steel of the Godhead. It's just an enchant creature, makes it unblockable, and lifelink make it even bigger.
No, we don't need that.
I didn't think so either, but is there any planeswalkers that do +1 counter stuff?
Elspeth? Is it Elspeth? No, there's gotta be. It's a Johnny's, right? That
It's
do
a
it?
Johnny's. There's the one new Elspeth that does it. Distribute 3+1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. So you could +1 them to put 3 counters on something. And then look at the top 4 cards of library. You may reveal an aura, creature, or planeswalker from among them and put into your hand, or then you gain 100 life.
Which one is it?
Elspeth Resplendent.
This one?
Yeah, puts choose up to 1 creature, a +1 counter on it, and a counter among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance on it. So the flying doesn't matter, but giving it like first strike, lifelink counters on top of the +1 counters is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a little bit of a dig. The -7 feels whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like 5/3/3s, whatever. Oh wait, Basri Ket. +1, put a +1 counter target creature. It gains indestructible in the end of the turn. Then it's -2 is whenever one or more creatures attack this turn. Create that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, which with a Cathar's Crusade could be pretty interesting. And you get an emblem at the beginning of combat your turn. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, then put a +1 counter on each creature you control.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, kind of feels like it fits pretty decently. Mm-hmm. And he's only 3 mana, so he can come out early.
Okay, so let's start getting some lands. I want the temples.
Don't forget Command Tower, because that's like,
yes.
number 1.
So we get Enlightenment, Plenty, and Milady, or Mystery. And then Command Tower. Exotic Orchard.
Seaside Citadel's the budget Triland.
We can play that. Seaside Citadel. Then we can play Path of Ancestry just cause. It at least scries with the commander.
Dreamroot Dreamroot Cascade is pretty budget because the Innistrad lands just got
Yeah,
reprinted.
we'll play all those. Dream Root. It's overgrown
Over-
farmland.
Overgrown farmland. And then we're missing, that's green, blue, green, white. So that's white, blue, which is
Beach, something beach. Deserted
Deserted
beach.
Beach. I think it's Deserted Beach.
Yes. Oh no, I thought it said 7 for a second. Then we can play the Pains. Adakar.
Yeah, Adakar, Yavimaya.
Finally,
And
look
then-
at that $1.
Yeah, and then Brushland.
Hold on, let's find.
I know Yavimaya is cheap because it's always been
Yes.
cheap.
Yes,
It's had a
it's
bazillion
in
birthdays.
every commander deck. Yes, and then Brushland.
Yeah, and then they're looking at the Rakdos one like, now we can't reprint it. We have to leave it as like $15 for like the longest time. Same thing with Brushland.
Yeah, I mean Adakar was bad as well, but not as bad as those two. Not as
Yeah.
bad as Brushland and Sulfurious. Then we can do.
Some of the we do Prairie Stream, Canopy Vista. So we have a bunch of ramp for basics, so those aren't the worst. Plus also we'll use the Canopy
we should
Vista
play
Citadel.
Sylvala. Heart of the Well.
Oh yeah, because
She's gonna be insane in there, and she's only $5. Okay, continue. Sorry.
So Canopy Vista and Prairie Stream.
Canopy. Let me make sure I get those. Canopy, Vista. Prairie Stream. Oh, should we check our colors? Hold on. Let's check our colors first. Just so we know if we want particular lands or not. I'm gonna assume it's green-white is the most, but
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Yes. Just like I said.
Blue is very much like this. Well, Simic +1 counters. I do think green white is much
25,
more.
22, and why is it not showing?
Too many.
68. Oh, so close, Derek. All right, we gotta add the druids so we get to 69 pips.
Though we're probably gonna have to make cuts though. Still.
Yeah, probably. So forest. Plains.
You know, I've noticed that I'm not sure what to call them, but the lands that tap for one color but the other color, if you, like, they're like the upgrade, the new bunny
Verge?
lands.
The Verge lands? These
Yeah.
Verges?
Oh yeah, the Verge lands, but they're all actually kind of going up in money, in price. It looks like they are getting a bunch of use because they are just untapped dual lands with like one, as long as you get like one, because it's either or. So like you get be like three islands and draw this and then have it be a dual land,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool.
So, yeah, that one's even $4. How much are the Battle Bond ones? So let's check. Sea of Clouds.
Sea of Clouds is kind of getting up there again. It's been a little while since its last reprint.
Do we want to add it, though?
That's also not our primary color. Like, I think green, white would be like probably better.
So you don't care about this one?
No.
Okay, so then we want, what's the other one?
Was a Bountiful Promenade is the green white one. So
And then
that's another one.
probably the blue-green as well. Because green is the most...
which is Rejuvenating Springs.
Which is one of the cheap ones.
Yeah, because I know I had like another printing recently, I think.
Mm-hmm. So Rejuvenating Springs, we got the Pains, we got the Temples.
You want something crazy? You want something crazy?
What?
Look up Windswept Heath's cost right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, it feels good. When we get to the point where Shocklands like cost more than fetch lands, it feels good.
Oh my god, $10 for a flooded train?
Well, so let me rephrase that. It doesn't feel good because Shocklands and I think Shocks and Fetches should get printed in every commander deck, or at least Shocklands.
Hallowed Fountain's still $9.
Can we please just get Shocklands and like
Breeding Pool is $17.
You know what's funny? I think there was actually I forget if it was under in one of the I think in the Brawl commander decks precons that they had shocklands in some of them. Because I think I remember
Yes,
one
they
of them.
did. It was Hallowed Fountain had one. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Can we get more of those, please? Can we just do that
And they
from now?
printed it in a product that like was not gonna make it go down.
Yeah. Because I got the Alila deck, and that's where I had it.
Also,
Alila
Tulane is
earlier.
very old at this point, so that product is really old. It's sad when the fetch land is less than the shock land. Shockland's got a problem, man.
This is just tank their price. There's no reason for them to be like they're the we all know that they're all needed. Every deck wants to run as many shocks and good lands as we can get. Let's just mass print them into oblivion. I don't care. They don't need to be so expensive.
Yes.
Like start making good lands uncommon. We don't need rare lands. That's what I'll say. Let's make them uncommons. Let's stop printing them at rare. Give us more cool rare cards. Maybe every now and then, like Beseiju and Yavimaya, those feel like good. That feels like a rare land. But just a cycle of dual land stuff. Like, why are we making rare? I guess I know why. They just want. I'm just gonna get grumbly about them printing stuff that dilutes the rare pool, so you have to buy more packs to find the chase cards and. Meh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so any other lands?
We got Reliquary Tower.
Yes.
We could randomly run a Llanowar Reborn, but it doesn't feel great. There's also Oran Reef, the Vastwood, which puts a +1 counter each green creature that enter, but I don't like that.
Well, but here's the thing, though. If we count. It's almost all our creatures, 31 creatures. We should play it.
All right, so it's Oran Reef, the Vastwood. Enters tapped, adds for green, and then tap. You put a +1 counter each other green creature that enter the battlefield this turn.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the classic. Been printed in almost every commander deck as well.
And I think outside of that, yeah, I think that's it.
Do we just add more basics?
Yeah.
I added one MDFC. Was it just the Balagan? Is this like a Glasspool Mimic deck?
I don't know. Like, I think there's nothing. I think that one card in particular just like goes absolutely crazy on its own, outside of maybe like a Colonia Hydra or something, or
Well,
like.
yeah. I mean, there's stuff like this that would be good. This is good.
Oh,
Like,
random question: should we randomly run just a Tooth and Nail?
dude, the Grey Henge would be so good in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
except
Tooth
it's
and
like
Nail to get the combo? That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Because considering how budget is, look at that. It's $1 get combo into play.
I'm putting this in the maybe board because obviously we're not going to start it.
Definitely probably have to cut down on some creatures. We're at like 41. We are a creature-based deck, which makes sense.
Yes. And then we're going to add a lot of forests.
Is he forest?
Is it just Balakid? We just put Balakid, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this could... How much money is Glasspool nowadays? Because obviously we're not going to put Seagate because it's too much, but... It's only $3.
It's not the worst. Like, there are some cool things to make copies for.
Yes. We almost don't run legendaries aside from our commander. There's only 2.
3.
Yep.
Savala 4. Shalai 5. Like 5, 6, 7. 7?
Out of
Which is not
30 something right now? Yeah, and this. Uh,
And the
so,
thing is, a lot of those things like aren't really things that we need to copy. Like they're cool to copy, but like we don't need to.
so green and white are gonna be the most. White and blue are almost identical. So should we do it like that?
Yeah.
Or should we go to 7
No, let's go to 7. We have a lot of things that
and
potentially
then
tutors for forests. So it's just nice having extra ones in there when we need them.
7 and 3 3? Well, because then we also have this, which is like running another forest, but it can't be tutorable. And then we also have the Balagan.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, or should we go up and cut the island because we're also playing Glasspool Mimic?
I don't know.
Like, should we go to
Hmm.
8?
I think that'll be fine because we did kind of stay more towards the green dual lands too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel it.
And like thing is, our early mana, if we get to like ramping, we want green, and that will fix
Okay.
our color problems for us really quickly.
All right. Let's start at the top. We gotta cut 13.
It's not too bad.
We feeling anything here or no?
Like you don't need staff. It can drain your life pretty quickly. It is a cool card when you get to use it, but I think we're not really focused on proliferating, so it's like I don't know. I think we have more than enough stuff to deal with counters that we don't really need to run it.
Anything you don't like here?
Chasm Skulker. I'm just whatever about.
Sure.
He's got the thing is it's also a death trigger, so if it ever gets exiled or bounced, you did all the work and you don't get the benefit, and it sucks.
Anything else?
Hamza is only creature spells. I think he's still pretty cool. I like this rare, yeah.
All right. What about here?
I think we actually cut the exemplar, that one. Even if you hit with 500 creatures on one player, you only draw one card because it's worded whenever one or more. So,
We got better draw in the deck, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You like all the rest of this?
Lizelle, I think maybe is the one I care least about if we're just picking one.
If one.
Because we have other creatures that just do that, plus another effect. Or like a cheaper cost. I mean, it's still good. But I'm just like, I don't want to run into too many of those and never draw like a +1 counter. I guess like we still have our commander.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say we always have our commanders, so that's not like a.
It's not the worst.
Yeah.
But still,
You
I don't
like
think
all
we need to
these?
flood with too. I don't want to flood it too much. Yeah, definitely like all this stuff.
What about these?
I think if out of entities, I think Fight Rigging is my least favorite just because it's only one. I think the rest of our counter stuff in this scales better. And the free card's cool, but like I don't know, I don't think we need it. I think Breed for the Hunt is a way better version of the creature that we cut because it's whenever any of them do. I like the removal. Catherine's Crusade, Felidar, Brokers, and Virtue put a lot more counters. I like the draws,
Yes.
the extra draws.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's gonna
that's
be
what I'm
hard to cut any of these enchantments.
Yeah, because it's like 3 mana we put 1 counter, or 3 mana we put a +1 counter on everything. Like it's no question. I think all this stays.
What about the walkers?
I think the Elspeth could go. I like the indestructible dude a lot better because of the +1 indestructible right off the bat. It feels really good, and he's not a huge commitment mana wise. Because
I just think that we don't need the walkers in general. I just think we're gonna do better stuff. Any of this you don't like?
I think we have better. Camaraderie just gets a little expensive sometimes without the big plus side of like a like Rishgars. And we might have a situation where we only actually have 2 creatures in play and draw it, and it feels real bad.
So do you feel the same about shamanic then?
Yeah, because I'm wondering if our creatures can get bigger more than wider.
We have
we do have a
plenty
lot
of draw, constant draw anyway. We get the Beast
Yeah.
Whispers. And then these are going to be, this and the Return of the Wild Speaker is going to be like,
Mm.
also I want to throw a Last March of the Ants in the maybe board as well.
Yeah, because I think with the counter and our commander, like one activation of our commander, it's already drawn 4 cards.
Yes.
And that's not counting if we did a turn 1 like Hardened Scales. Like a turn 1 Hardened Scales into like turn 2 ramp, turn 3 our commander.
I think I like the rest of this.
Yeah. So what does that put us to?
Let's find out. 4.
Okay. All right, let's just count our ramp sources because we have a lot of extra ramp, especially
it's a lot. So this is 3. Yeah. This counts, so that's 4. This counts kind of.
Oh yeah, because you could always tap it to put a counter on it and then remove it.
And then we also have our commander as well.
Yeah.
So I'll count it. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I think we cut it down a little bit. That's a lot of ramp. When like our max curve out is like maybe like what 7.
Is it better to run the creatures this time and like cut the?
I think so. We get like
Harrow. the Harrow and then like maybe the Cultivate and Kodamas. Crazy to say.
I know it is a really weird to say.
Because even the creatures being in play, they could get massive.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's better. I think this is like the one time where like it's just better to play the creature because our whole deck needs to like have creatures in play, you know.
And we're not really sacrificing any ramp because like we have so much in like the creature base.
Yeah. All right, we only got to cut 1 card.
The other thing I was thinking about is I know we're running. No, because Toothy, because with the partner they search each other if you play one, right?
Yes.
So I still think it's worth to run both because you want to find Piero.
And this isn't a bad card regardless. Like
no. Just if it gets removed and if it gets too
big.
No.
This one says leave. Remember, this one's worded differently.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is if it gets too big and someone removes it, we could accidentally deck ourselves.
Well, we won't be that stupid.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. That's why he's still $7 and Chasm Skulker's 30 cents because he says leaves. So if he gets exiled or he gets bounced, you're still giving us the draws. I almost died to this, by the way. This was the game where like we had to like call it because like somebody copied this when they shouldn't have been able to copy it, and there was 2 of them in a pre-con game. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, Sun Scorcher regen is no joke. We also have that with the other creature that lets you also move the counters around.
Well, he can't move counters around, but Forgotten Ancient gets massive. Yeah, he can move counters around, yes. And this is also like there's some heat that like we're not even playing, like the Ozolith, like doubling season.
You know what? I'm thinking what's that dragon? Is it Ochitai Dragon Speaker? Or is like the Dragon Speaker? Whatever. I think it's like it gets bigger whenever an opponent plays a spell. It gets a +1 counter on it.
Are you thinking of the right card? Oh, yes, the partner one.
Is he partner?
He's a partner, yes. Yes, Ojitai, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Or it's not true.
He's a partner. It's this one.
Yeah, there he is, yeah.
He's a partner. You want to play this one? It's the same wording,
kind of.
Except it starts smaller.
Because I think it's just a big flying, like, I think that's...
It doesn't gain life, though. You still like it, though?
Yeah. It just gets really big.
I agree. It's going to get out of hand really fast. Anything that says opponent cast spell, like... That's why I'm telling you the World of the Ooze, like that card, is going to be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6-power creature every time an opponent casts a spell. Like,
Maybe
And
we
it
could cut
doesn't
out one.
say on their turn. Like, whenever anyone casts a spell, like, it's
Maybe we
crazy.
could cut out like one of the ETB search for a land.
I'm
Honestly,
thinking.
I think Farhaven's the worst
Yes, I agree.
because the other one gets the same is like the same thing as Farhaven, but it also gets the
We have Prairie Stream and yeah, and Canopy, so this can get both of those.
I can't get Prairie Stream because that's blue white.
Oh
That's
yeah,
blue
but
forest.
it can get.
The dual land. Yeah.
But I think that's the only one it can get.
Yeah.
It can only get Canopy. So maybe Farhaven is better.
Oh, because you just if we want to grab like a different color.
Well, yeah,
But
because we're not playing the shocks is the problem.
Yeah. But there's so few in between that like do we really need because if it gets the green white, that's like a big part of our whole deck.
Yeah, it's fine. And it comes in untapped as well.
Man, imagine the Ozolith in this deck. We play Sakura Tri-Builder, it enters and gets like becomes like a 5/5, then we sack it and Ozolith gets all the counters.
Yeah. You know what's funny? We could put a counter on Silvala and just have that, and Silvala taps for more.
Mm-hmm.
Silvala's going to be insane. We still have one cut to make.
I mean, this is hard.
Hmm.
Does having the one wave goodbye make a difference? Because it's the kind of board wipe. But if it's
I
the
think
only
so.
one, like
For 4 mana? Yes. I think so.
all right,
Remember, even the Beast Whisperers can have counters. Like, it's not one of those things where these are dead, because this deck plays with all of these.
mm-hmm.
Like a Beast Whisperer is
Berserkers.
better than a Guardian Project in this deck because it puts counters on things.
Man, if we could play, was it the Tribute to the World Tree? Because that puts counters on things or draws cards.
Oh, I'm going to put that in the maybe board. The problem is a lot of our creatures are pretty small, but we would like the double counters anyway, so. Oh, it's $10 fucking now. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Glad I got my full art foil back when it first came out and it wasn't really worth that much. I think I pack opened it though.
Maybe we cut one of the unblockables? And I guess it's the Herald is the worst one, or is it Champion? No, Champion's too good. Do we need this plus Champion, you think? Like 3 of them?
No, probably not.
Which one would you cut? The Archetype or the... I think Archetype's just better, right?
Because it's guaranteed. Herald sometime. Well, Herald will if our deck is doing what's supposed to, we'll never miss. Right. Honestly, but the other one also puts counters on it and gets bigger and deals with the counter synergy with Champion. So
well, no, Champion's staying.
So it's between Herald.
Because it gets itself bigger as well.
I think Archetype is better because if you have creatures that like somehow for some reason you don't have counters on them going, like at least Archetype still does what it's supposed to do. It's
yes.
All right, there we go.
Okay, let's give it a shot. So
2
close.
lands and no green. If we had drew a green, this actually is not a terrible hand. Let's just see if we draw a green. Nope. We would have gotten there, but we didn't know, and I wouldn't have actually kept. 2 lands.
This is not great.
Okay, it's not bad, especially with their commander. That plays their commander, that plays ramp, that probably plays Ojutai. Okay.
So we start with this.